fuck? I ain't got no they said. What the fuck? Type beat. Shit. Hating ass. Get on my nerves. Child. All right. Anyway, welcome back everyone to Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. I am your psychic bestie. My name is O.N.E. All right. And I am your spiritual advisor. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your support and love. Yeah, they were like that. I can't even get it out. I'm like, I can't even get it out. All right. Thank you guys for your love and supporting of the channel. We are growing so much, 500 subscribers. So yeah, keep on doing your thing. Keep on liking the video. Keep on telling people about it. Keep on sharing. All right. In your Twitter universes, make sure if you are new that you subscribe. Okay. Nobody is giving tea like I am here on this channel. Make sure you are liking the videos. That helps to promote my psychic work in the algorithm. And we definitely want to do that here. And then, best friend, when you're done with that, meet us over in VIP Patreon. Is where we getting it popping. Shout out to everybody that is over in VIP, having them a real good time. Okay. The tier for you guys is a celebrity tier. Okay. But there's other stuff over there. Okay. It's a menu. You can look at the menu, treat yourself. The best place to be if you just love me, you love my psychic readings. I do world predictions, zodiac forecasts, love readings, celebrities, royals, K-pop, you name it, true crime. I mean, I've been on a roll today. I put out so much content. All right. But the all access tier is the best tier. Pretty soon, y'all won't have a choice. I'm just going to have to be up in there because it's okay. I work really, really hard, okay, to give you guys the best of me. So I need everybody to move to the all access tier. All right. So that being said, let's get to real quick. Okay, real quick. I want to get in and out. All right, real quick. I want to do this reading right now on, of course, the CHRISEAN Rock saga. Everything is about CHRISEAN Rock. Okay, a little bit of Blueface, a little bit of. All right, baby, this whole channel's okay dedicated. I can't do it. We got to keep it. You know what I mean? I want to give everybody and show everybody love here. So thank you guys for all your support. All right. And I keep notes, so I ain't gonna miss nothing. And you guys make sure you leave in the comments stuff you want me to do readings on as far as this, saga and everything, but it will never just be like 80,000 video. I can't do it. Okay. I can, but it'll be split between here and VIP. Speaking of VIP, I just put up the reading. All right. Takashi and why do I keep calling this girl Takashi? TESEHKI. TESEHKI and CHRISEAN are going viral right now on Twitter. Of course, baddies is airing. For CHRISEAN calling her out for the abuse that she allegedly experienced as a child. TESEHKI went viral a couple days ago. Calling CHRISEAN, you're a murderer, you're going to jail. Okay, it seems like everybody going to jail. Okay. It seems like a lot of people need to go in jail based on the reading I just put up in VIP Patreon. All right, where CHRISEAN exposes TESEHKI for child abuse. Okay, everybody's like, who's lying? Everybody trying to figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth, who's reaching, who's all of that. I did a full breakdown. Baby. Thoughts and prayers, okay? Over all the children in that family, all right? Trigger warning, okay? So before you go over there, I know it's people that's already in there. They already over there eating popcorn, watching right now. But for those of you, before you get over there, just trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning. And my readings are very, very extremely detailed, and I come with prediction receipts. So I'm just warning you before you go over there and sign up. I didn't post it. After I get off of here, I'll post it, the links on the community board, but the links to VIP are already on the community board. So go ahead over there to watch that after I get off of here or whatever. All right. But I get down to the bottom of who's lying, who's reaching, what happened, the family. Okay. The spirit is talking. Okay. And they left no stone unturned. Prayers up for Christian Rock. Prayers up for TESEHKI. Prayers up for all of the children in that family. Okay. Uh, it's a cold world and it's demonic. All right. I'm here, but I do get to the bottom of it like I always do. All right. That being said, I want to go back to the video. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. You're going to jail. That is TESEHKI trying to get Chrisean locked up to keep her from speaking about everything they went through as a kid. Okay, as a child. Okay, why is she? Well, now we already did the video before on the setup and all of that. All of that. Okay, receipts. Okay, predicted it. Came true verbatim. Now we're jumping into this energy where it seems like, there's this trying to silence her, okay, or a lot of things that abusers tend to do. They will say, oh, she's crazy, or she's not, or it was really her, or they tend to accuse, no, you did it, all of this, okay, trying to discredit, okay, victims of crimes here. So that's what I want to get the energy around. Okay, is TESEHKI, and no tea, no shade. There is a body in VIP. All right, there's okay. Y'all can go over there, and I was like, get back to me on, but there is a deal. There's a body. Okay, so I don't know who that belonged to. Two of Swords, Five of Cups. I do feel like TESEHKI is really hurt behind this. Okay, and feels kind of blindsided. All right. Five of Swords. According to everybody on Twitter, TESEHKI is just jealous that Chrisean is just jealous that TESEHKI, stardom is taking off, and that's the whole reason that she's trying to tarnish her reputation. People are accusing TESEHKI of trying to destiny swap with Chrisean, or people are saying, well, no, Chrisean destiny swap with her because TESEHKI is the one that has all of the talent, whatever. Okay. So Five of Swords, back and forth. We have Two of Swords in this Five of Cups. All right. To show like mad disappointment. Like, I can't believe you're exposing this. I can't believe just totally just a real devastation behind this. All right. And so it's like, well, since you're exposing me, I'm going to expose you. Five of Swords with this Moon card. All right. And for me, this is a confirmation. It says no, but for me, it's just like, what else do you expect to happen if you're constantly accusing her? Oh, you're a murderer, you're a murderer, you're a murderer. If you're saying this loud enough to the moon and back, okay, then obviously you're going to say it loud enough for, with this Hermit card, an investigator to really look into it, because you're saying it loud as fuck. You're like, I'm saying it just as loud as her saying that I did X, Y, and Z. All right, here. So, you know, this could be something that she's asking behind the scenes, or somebody's asking verbatim, like, are you doing, like, are you trying to get me in trouble? And maybe TESEHKI is denying it. I mean, I do have 8 no's here, but it's almost like, I just want you to stop. I want you to stop speaking. I want you to, so nobody looks at me weird. Okay, why can't you just leave it alone, let it go, bury it or whatever. I kind of get the energy. It's like, I just kind of want you to go. Okay. Cause now everybody is looking at me weird about some things that, and I heard, like, I just got here, a type of beat. All right. You know, and then we got the 8 of Swords, like 9 of Swords, to the undiscerning eye. Because again, I feel like this is a conversation. There's a lot of swords here behind the scenes. Okay, there's a lot of swords. So somebody is having a conversation somewhere. Like, are you talking about this? Are you airing this out so she gets locked up? And I feel like her saying, like, no, like, no. Of course not. No, but you keep saying it. No. But then we have the Hermit card and the 8 of Cups to the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. And it's just like, that's very much getting locked up, because the King of Swords is here saying yes. Okay. slowly kind of dropping little seeds, little leaks here and there. Yes. King of Swords. Um, breadcrumbs, a trail of breadcrumbs is what I'm getting from this King of Swords, this Knight of Pentacles, and here is the Chariot. That's the po-po ho. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you ask her, she say, yeah, but it's like I can't help. If I say it and they see it on the internet. Like, no, I didn't do that. But Queen of Pentacles tells me yes. It's like somebody's denying it, but it's like what you're saying and what you're doing are two different. It's two different things here, right? Queen of Pentacles says yes, okay, because this Queen of Pentacles and this Fool card is giving me destiny swap. Like then I can kind of jump in there if we can get her. If she locked up, she's not visible. She's not visible. I don't have anybody to compete with. Is it reckless? Yeah. Okay. Here, but it's like if she's not visible, then she can hop right in with this Queen of Pentacles and this Fool card. All right. And there is, yeah, Knight of Wands and this Four of Swords talking about this body here. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. There is a murder. Okay. Now, everybody is attributing it to Ronnie Doe. Okay. I can tell you in VIP, you know, very, very dark, twisted things in this family, as happens in, if you were raised by a parent, a mama and a father, and y'all had good Christmases and matching pajamas, God bless you. But most of us didn't. We had really fucked up childhoods. And, they are no exception. The Malones or however their name, there are no exceptions. It gets very, very dark. I'm telling y'all because y'all gonna go over there. I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you now. Okay, it's a very, very dark VIP reading. All right, but it's a body somewhere. Here, okay. Okay. Knight of Swords and this Judgment. So yeah, it's like she with the Ace of Swords. I feel like Tesehki knows exactly what she's doing. Okay. And I heard to each his own, right? Several people could go to jail. I don't know the statute of limitations on certain crimes, but and I heard syndicate, like the things that went on in that family were so twisted and so dark and so fucked up, especially for a child to experience. You know, and I keep hearing like crime syndicate or something like it just ran all through the family. Like, okay, Krishan, okay. I think about those pictures of when she got out of high school and ever those famous pictures, she's on track and she's doing it, God bless she was able to make it. Okay, because according to the energy that I picked up, like how she was able to still take that and kind of still fight for her life like we all do, right? And still to this day. But based on what I saw and what I, like maybe have a fighting chance, okay? And we're still seeing prayers up, all up and around baby Jesus. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why she on the ocean and the baby don't got a fucking car seat. I'm trying to figure out why you got $1,200 for the surfboard, but you can't get the baby a proper car seat and a better stroller and a haircut. I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, girl. I'm just saying, like at least, okay. Do something to defend yourself, okay? Here, but Knight of Swords, Judgment card, absolutely. Ace of Swords. If you ask us, you're saying no, but your actions are saying yeah. You're trying to get her locked up. It feels like that. It looks like that on paper. It looks like that. Okay. Ace of Swords to have somebody to look into any and everything. Yes, Ace of Swords with the Empress card and the Devil card. She might feel some type of way about also what Krishan said about somebody's son or with the allegations with the baby or something like that or whoever's sister. Okay, it feel okay. It feels like a ganging up. All right, here. So there's an Empress energy that also feels a kind of way. Yeah, And, now you got everybody looking at me and questioning, what happened. And it's like, we could talk about a lot of things. We could talk about who's the real father of your baby, TESEHKI. All right. They got the family photos all on the Twitter. We got the devil card to the six of cups, to the 10 of pentacles, to the empress card. Who was the daddy? Who's the real daddy of your baby? TESEHKI. Okay. Everybody, we question everybody DNA. All right. Here. So again, real dark, real demonic. It's in VIP. All right. So it's just like, yeah. Okay. Like, I get it, but too wrong. I mean, I don't know, girl. All right. Um, they said what they said, and for all intents and purposes, it looks like that she's trying to send her up the river, is what I just heard. Okay. Where am I at? 15. I gave y'all 5 more minutes because I gotta go. I've been working so hard. I put up so much content for you guys, and I'm gonna have dinner because that's how I earn my dinner, is by putting in work. All right, ain't nothing funny. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like I said, with that VIP and between that and this, here, give me energy surrounding this. All right. Um, does Krishan think TESEHKI is trying to send her to jail? Page of Swords. Yeah, people watching it on TV. Page of Swords with this Eight of Pentacles. I feel like she still got love for her though. Like, all right, but it's giving an inside job with this Hierophant and this Emperor energy, because when you famous, Krishan has been at the elite levels, P Diddy parties and all of that. So she's at a different sector. Hi. Yeah. I wouldn't say that. I think that's more of a mental thing, casting. Okay. I think that's, if you experience trauma like that as a child, you just your personality, the core of who you are, it splits. All right. Like, you have alters and all of those things when you experience traumatic childhood trauma. All right. And so, you have the one that is hurt, the victim, the wounded, and then you have the altar that comes in front, and it's the one that keeps the body, keeps everything going. A lot of times the person isn't even there. Okay. For all we know, the behavior Krishan is displaying, she's probably not even there. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. Um, Page of Swords with this Eight of Pentacles, though, and the Star card. It's still gang up energy, okay, surrounding this, but but the same way someone can influence TESEHKI and the other sisters and other people to um backdoor Krishan, the same. Okay, it's like everybody getting backdoor, and who's getting paid? This Emperor energy, right? Like, nobody wins when the family feuds, but there is a man manipulating all of this. This King of Cups energy with this Seven of Swords, all right, and this nine of Cups, all right, and all this being aired on TV. All it is evidence to get several people locked up. Okay, is okay. I heard a Rico. All right, somebody's gonna have a Rico case out here somewhere. Okay, but Queen of Swords with this Three of Wands and this Ten of Swords and this Death card. Somebody is definitely trying to send somebody to jail behind a murder. All right, here. And baby, this Emperor just sitting back here laughing. Like, he is. He is. All right. Everybody benefiting, but okay. Well, not everybody. Everybody's not benefiting. Having someone else profit off of your pain, especially that kind of pain, like, I mean, you getting a check, but it's not the kind of check to where if you owned your own story, now somebody else own. Like, I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't feel good about that. How does Krishan feel about this energy right now with her sister and the back and forth? The thing they were going back and forth on Twitter uh earlier today. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't want anybody to fight, but we got going ball. There's a jump here. 3 glasses of red wine and blowing up the moon. I keep getting sacrifice energy. I cannot escape the sacrifice energy and people ganging up, trying to sacrifice her for fame. Okay, here, and it's like, bitch, again, this race. Who gonna get to who first? And the sad part is you don't even get anything out of it. Nobody is going to win but the emperor who is making money off of everybody. Don't nobody win. If somebody ends up, God forbid, 6 feet below, he gonna put another person in there to snatch somebody else ball in the fight. But this ganging up energy, this red wine, okay, which is murder. All right, here somebody got 3 bodies or something, or trying to find a way that they could boop, 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 boop. All right, somebody is really trying to set up something huge, and we got blowing up the moon. Somebody's trying to set up a huge sacrifice of several people here. Yeah, Mitch, a killer clown. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. There's a man with the harem. This says having many husbands, but I feel like it's an emperor, and he got you know, a lot of little women, little soldiers that'll do whatever, All right, here. So it's just like whatever you're being told or gained or offered or whatever. It's not. Somebody can end up dead, and you'll be in jail. Trying to send somebody else to jail, and then you end up getting in the fight and getting hurt fatally. Because I see a fatal, like somebody get a fight and like a fatal or just really catastrophic injury. All right. Here there's something about burning evidence. Okay. um Here, and again, there is no, whoever's being told that they're going to be the top bitch, or it's gonna be you, or yeah, it's gonna be you, and she just jealous. It's bullshit. I promise you. This person trying to sacrifice all of y'all. Okay, this person is working behind the scenes to turn everybody against everybody so they can collectively harvest and get their little rituals or whatever. Okay, in here, and unfortunately all the Malone sisters, these women who have been abused by men since childhood, just to grow up to be abused by men in adulthood. Baby, break the cycle. Okay, like, I get, I know it's money out there and money to be made. I'm a bitch. Okay. I can speak. Okay. I'm one to speak because I'm walking it. I'm where I am, and I get tortured all day, every day. All kind of shit. People trying to piss me, do all kind of shit. I walked out my house past 2 days, all kind of shit. Okay. Okay. Like, fucking with my money, fucking with my school, fucking with my education. Like, bitch, just break. Bitch, just take, you gonna work, you gonna, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'd rather die like a man than stand like a coward. There's ghetto up in heaven, and it's ours. Black power. Point blank and period. I don't give a fuck. All right? I say all that to say, okay? Just break the cycle. Right? It's not. Okay? Don't nothing good come from the devil working for the devil, but dead or in jail. Dead or in jail. All y'all got kids, okay? That y'all need to raise. You need to get your mind right. You need to get some therapy. You need to get some detox. You need to get spiritual cleansing. Jesus, Buddha, I don't, okay, but what do I know? I know a lot. I know a lot for a bitch that's been psychologically tortured for 20 fucking years, and I'm still here. All right? Nothing good is going to come from this. Nothing good is going to come from sacrificing your family for clickbait, or for a couple racks. when you can easily take ownership of yourself, take ownership of your story, and come together, get the help, get the healing that you need. We need success stories, okay? Everybody, this timeline of twerking and fighting and drama and drunkenness and all of, I'm so glad I grew up in the 90s, okay, where we had wholesome shit and they were telling us to go to school and do all of this shit. This timeline is old, it's gone, it's done. It's definitely about to run its course. All right. Only people that watch this shit is people that don't fucking know better. All right. Here. So that's my advice to you is to take ownership of your lives, take ownership of the trauma too, and accountability. Is it embarrassing? Yeah. Again, if it's gonna be put out there, it definitely doesn't need to be through no Zeus. I would just stop while you're ahead, okay? Um, here, all right, because it's just you've already been through enough. You've been through so much as children. Now you're grown women, all right. I would take what's left of the dignity that you have, and yes, it's painful, and yes, it's fucked up, but it's a teaching moment. It's a teachable moment. There are thousands black kids all around the world are just in all around the world. Okay, it's a worldwide audience. All right, but right now we're talking about the United States. All right. Yes, it is a tough subject matter. It happens in a lot of black families, so it is a teachable moment. But that teachable moment should not be through Zeus or through baddies. Okay, it's trauma dumping. It's trauma porn. And as much as you went through, as much as both of you, all of you went through to get here, all right, there's always another way. There's always another way, okay? And just walk towards the light. That's all I got to say. Like I don't know, between this and like I said the VIP reading, on whose line and all, we get to the bottom of all of that, but I just want healing. I want healing for Krishan. I want healing for the Malone sisters. I just want for the children. The adults can go straight. Killers be killing the wrong people. That's all I got to say. All right, about the adults in that family. Be killing the wrong people. All right, here. But I wish them the best in healing, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, in a couple or whatever. Leave your requests down below on what readings, things you would like readings on. Here, somebody's crying. Okay. Okay. You know, um, people like to give Krishan a hard time, and rightfully so. Okay, y'all can remind her all day, the baby, the baby, the baby, everybody. Okay, the only thing you can do is just pray for the baby, send gifts for the, send. Okay, but baby, the childhood that they, okay, there's no excuse because still you grown, you know right from wrong. But then, like I said, people, you never know who you're dealing with, especially when it comes to addictions and drugs and all of that. People have addictions. You're not even dealing with the people. You're dealing with the addiction, right? You know, you have an addiction. You do horrible things. You make horrible, stupid, fucked up decisions. You have a moment of clarity, of sobriety when you detox and you wake up and you're like, oh, what the fuck I did. And then when you see what you did, and then now you're back in the addiction, you're back in the cycle, and you're back in crashing out. Like, just healing. Okay, I encourage you all to get it together to heal. There are more ways to make a bag, all right, than degrading and humiliating each other and trying to hurt one another. You're smart women, all of you, okay? Take your lives back. All right? All money ain't good money, especially if you end up in jail or in the grave behind it. It's just not worth it. All right. Love you. One.